It's 8:03 a.m. May 9th. I've said this before, and I need to say it in a simpler form. These people, a lot of the data they're collecting is meaningless. It's unreliable data. They're collecting data about these devices and their influence on my nervous system. And they are collecting this data based off of one device being set off in my brain and body at once. But the problem is these people collecting data for one device they're operating, they forget there's other devices operating too. Or they know and they just don't even know how to account for it. So there's people like studying my nervous system with the influence of one device and they're collecting data. But then there's other people doing the same thing at the same time and setting off devices as well. So this person collecting data and its influence on my nervous system with a device X is collecting their data, and then they're labeling it Alex Gianni's nervous system under the influence of device X. But the real truth is it's Alex Gianni's nervous system under the influence of device X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, and F. And they don't account for that in their data collection, and they attribute all the readings to one device when there's like 5 to 10 devices going off at once. So meaning they're collecting fraudulent data and they're saying this data is reflective of one device when it's reflective of multiple devices going off at once, and they don't know how to account for these other devices influencing my nervous system outside, influencing my nervous system in conjunction with the device they're studying. Illegally, by the way. They don't have informed consent for this. But that's a piece of what they're doing. So they're collecting fraudulent data and selling it packaged as, Alex Gianni's nervous system under the influence of device X. But then there's like 10 other devices influencing my nervous system. But then they're selling the readings from my brain maps from these neurophysiological cues as just under the influence of device X. And then they're not accounting for all these other devices, nor are they explaining such in their data collection or in their research. So these guys aren't doing research. They're just collecting data from the body, and they don't even know how to explain it. And then they're selling it to people for X amount of dollars. They're committing financial crimes and selling people fraudulent data, and data they don't know how to account for or explain. And that's a big piece of this. So that's what I've been trying to get at. So that's part of their financial crimes hustles. They're just collecting data from the human body. They don't even know how to explain it. They don't even understand what devices are influencing the nervous system and the readings, and then they're just packaging it and selling it to people illegally, saying this is data from person X's body under the influence of device X. And that's what they're doing when it's really device X, Y, Z, E, F, G. And so they're just making up stuff. And they don't tell the people they're selling it to that there's these competing devices going off as well. So that's illegal.